Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today topic is a regression. What is a regression? Regression, it is a machine learning technique. It is used to predict a numerical value. Whenever you want your output as a number like a house price, salary, or temperature, sales, regression is the right method. It works by studying past data and finding the relationship between features and target value. For example, it learns how house size affects the price or how experience affects salary. So regression, it is a simple and powerful and it is used almost every industry today. Why regression? We use a regression because every business needs an accurate future prediction. E-commerce predicts the next few months of sales. Banking estimates a loan amounts and companies forecast revenue all using regression. Without a regression, decision would be based on guesswork. With regression, decision become data driven because nowadays the data is everything. It identifies how each feature affects the output and helps companies reduce the risk and plan effectively. Whenever the goal is forecasting, estimating, or predicting a number, regression plays a key role. Real life examples of a regression. A regression is all around us in a daily life. House price prediction apps use a regression to estimate a market value. HR team use it to predict salary ranges. And weather departments use a regression to forecast temperature and rainfall. Shops use it to predict next week's demand. Stock traders use it to estimate price trends. Any situation where we need a number, regression becomes the tool. This example shows how essential and practical regression in the real world. The key idea of a regression. The basic idea of a regression is simple. Find a pattern between inputs and output and use that pattern to predict a future value. So regression answer questions like how much, what will be the value. Types of regression. Regression comes in different forms depending on the pattern in the data. First one is a linear regression. It is used to draw a straight line. Then multiple linear regression. It uses a multiple features together. And polynomial regression. It fits the curve for most complex trends. And finally, logistic regression. It is useful for classification task, not a regression task. It is used for yes or no classification. Each type solves a specific kind of problems. Linear regression, it is the simplest and most popular regression technique. It draws a straight line that best fit the um, data points. For example, if years of experience increase, salary usually increase. The linear regression, it identifies the trends. The line is based on the equation y equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope and c is the intercept. Multiple linear regression, when one feature is not enough to explain the output, we use a multiple linear regression. For example, house price doesn't depend only on size. It depends on location, number of bedrooms, age of the building, and many more factors. Multiple regression takes all these features and learns how each one contribute to the final price. Polynomial regression. Some data doesn't follow a straight line trend. That time we can use a polynomial regression. For example, used car prices drop first in early years and slow down later. That is a curve. So polynomial regression is used mostly curved relationships. Logistic regression is actually a classification technique, not a number prediction method. It predicts categories like yes or no, spam or not spam. It uses a linear regression internally but applies a sigmoid function to convert the output into probability between 0 and 1. If the probability is above 0.5 means yes. If the probability below 0.5, no. So it is a simple, fast and easy to understand technique. Thank you for watching.